ช่วงต่อไปนี้นะคะเราจะได้รับฟังความคิดเห็นจากทางด้านผู้บริหารของสถาบันเทคโนโลยีแห่งเอเชียบ้างนะคะซึ่งสถาบันแห่งนี้เนี่ยนะคะเป็นสถาบันที่ผลิตบัณฑิตที่มีคุณภาพในด้านของเทคโนโลยีนะคะ Last but not least, he's actually running an Institute of Asia which produces IT equipment. I'd like to welcome to you Mr. Dr. Saeed Irandals, the principal of Asian Institute of Technology. Please welcome.
Distinguished panel members, the management of SIW, representatives from media, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. First of all, I would like to congratulate the whole SIW for this great achievement and being a role model for many industries to follow the same concept, the same responsibility for social development. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to focus on two issues. One is the role of education, the role of universities for sustainability, sustainable development, and also mention a few words about the important role of AIT for Asia and beyond, including our host country, Thailand. Higher education has been identified globally as a critical agent in furthering sustainable development in society, particularly towards strengthening a knowledge economy and transformative practices associated with sustainable development, and in this regard, the very important matter of fight against poverty, which is an important part of sustainability. I'm referring to a number of discussions we had within the network of Global University Partnership for Environment and Sustainability. Recently, discussions as input for Rio Plus 20 conference. Universities around the world are increasingly adopting strategies and initiatives focused on promoting environment and sustainable development-focused learning and research, campus sustainability, interdisciplinary sustainability programs, and also social responsibility. The current environmental and economic crisis, ladies and gentlemen, highlight the urgency to develop and equip leaders familiar with issues, challenges, and solutions. These crises require a new kind of critical thinking to engage with uncertainty and in the crafting of sustainable development models which reduce human ecological footprints, promote social equity and inclusiveness, strengthen economic fundamentals, and again, reduce poverty. In addition, holistic thinking and understanding of current and future sustainability challenges are crucial. Academia can lead and should lead efforts that support social, economic, and environmental innovations within and beyond campuses locally and globally, thereby generating large multiplier effects. Universities are well positioned for these efforts as they prepare immediate, energetic, and alert leaders for current and future generations. The implementation of best practices developed by universities in their surrounding communities serve as teaching and learning tools, since they create new forms of research and teaching for applied science, technology, and engineering. As local and global centers of innovation, these efforts can spread ideas, experiences, technologies, and practices to communities around the world who may otherwise not have access to such resources and experiences. Here I would like to mention that we have invited one of our most distinguished alumni from US. He is with us this afternoon, Professor Wahid from US, who is an expert of civil engineering, infrastructure, and flood challenges. And we invite all of you for a seminar which Professor Wahid will give very soon next week on December 21st in Rembrandt Hotel. Invitation will be sent out to all of you. In terms of additional contribution of universities, there are a number of key issues. One is, as I mentioned, the leadership role to create intellectual capital and environmental leadership on critical environmental and sustainability issues, and foster opportunities for sustainable development whereby universities provide effective and efficient social learning platforms. And this is very important. Universities as social learning platforms to shape actions, policy, legal frameworks, and governance at local, national, regional, and global levels. In terms of research, ladies and gentlemen, it's important that at least certain universities focus on applied hands-on research in order to conduct interdisciplinary research that can influence policy and practice in addressing current and future sustainability challenges. It's very important to review and renew curriculum and teaching methods to support learning that articulates with and critically engage with new forms of knowledge. When I speak about new forms of knowledge, I'm putting lots of emphasis on importance of having respect to other knowledge forms than scientific knowledge, local knowledge, indigenous knowledge, experience-based knowledge, tacit knowledge, interdisciplinary with all stakeholders, including business and civil society, including methods which encourage hands-on and minds-on learning. Not only hands-on, but minds-on learning. Wisdom kind of approach. Important to develop curriculum which puts lots of emphasis on innovations and methodologies for successful teaching and learning in a changing knowledge environment. And also utilization of living lab, applied and constructive teaching and learning models that include interaction with local communities. Actually, local communities are a living lab for students, for faculty and staff of universities. So we need to engage different stakeholders to jointly research and apply sustainability initiatives with local communities. In terms of AIT, ladies and gentlemen, we are developing more and more what we call for professional programs, in addition to traditional academic program, meaning that we engage practitioners when we design programs, and we make sure that, again, we show respect and find ways to articulate tacit knowledge, indigenous knowledge, and make an integration to the scientific knowledge in order to further catalyze knowledge development. For us, societal orientation, impact and relevance are important factors. We are very active in post-conflict countries to create a harmonious development in the region. So we are not having the same approach at elite universities. We are a development-oriented kind of university. And we try to develop good practices. We have, for instance, with support of UNEP, partners such as Chulalongkorn University and private sector develop a low-carbon office as a role model, as a showcase. And we hope that with resources which we are trying to get, we will convert all buildings of AIT as low-carbon buildings so that we live as we teach. We have a number of institute-wide centers to increase our impact on the society. I would like to mention our CSR Asia Center at AIT, Corporate Social Responsibility Center. I would like to mention UNES Center at AIT, jointly developed by Nobel laureate Professor Yunus for fight against poverty using social business as a methodology. We have from UN Secretary General Endor Center for Millennium Development Goals, and a research platform on sustainable development in the context of climate change, and another center, Knowledge Hub, supported by ADB, UNEP, UNESCAP for the concept of 3R, reduce, reuse, recycle, which was mentioned in the video introduction of SIW as well. So our concept is to work with scientists, private sector, civil society, NGOs, policy makers, in order to make sure that we have an impact in the society. So once again, my sincere congratulations to SIW. Thank you for inviting EIT to be part of this panel, showing the importance you are giving to institutions of higher learning and for education and research. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Saeed. สิ่งที่ดร. ซายิดพูดมานะคะอย่างแรกเลยท่านก็ขอแสดงความยินดีกับ SIW นะคะที่ได้รับเกียรติในวันนี้นะคะที่จะรับ ISO 50001นะคะแล้วท่านดร. ซายิดนะคะก็ได้พูดถึงว่าการทำงานของมหาลัยต่างๆนะคะรวมถึง AIT เองด้วยนะคะที่ล่าสุดก็ได้มีการพูดคุยร่วมกันนะคะกับผู้เกี่ยวข้องทางด้านการศึกษานะคะเพื่อเน้นมุ่งให้ความสำคัญกับสิ่งแวดล้อมนะคะเพื่อความยั่งยืนนะคะลดการใช้พลังงานซึ่งต้องใช้ความท้าทายอย่างมากในการดำเนินงานต่อไปด้วยนะคะซึ่งด้วยเหตุนี้เองนะคะจึงจะได้มีการจัดเครื่องมือทางการศึกษานะคะการให้การเรียนรู้จากประสบการณ์ต่างๆนะคะแล้วก็ความเป็นผู้นำของสถาบันในการที่ให้ความสำคัญกับสิ่งแวดล้อมในการวางนโยบายต่างๆต่อไปด้วยนะคะซึ่งต่อไปนี้นะคะก็น่าที่จะให้มหาวิทยาลัยต่างๆได้จัดทำการวิจัยขึ้นมาแล้วก็มีการศึกษาในรูปแบบใหม่ๆนอกจากรูปแบบทางวิทยาศาสตร์เน้นทางด้านนวัตกรรมใหม่ๆเพื่อสภาพแวดล้อมทางการศึกษาใหม่ๆด้วยนะคะรวมถึงอยากจะให้ทางชุมชนรอบๆมหาวิทยาลัยเองเนี่ยก็มีส่วนสำคัญในการเข้ามาร่วมมือกับทางมหาลัยในการดูแลสิ่งแวดล้อมด้วยกันด้วยส่วนทางด้าน AIT เองนะคะก็จะเป็นสถาบันที่ผลิตบุคลากรที่มีความเชี่ยวชาญทางด้านต่างๆเน้นในเรื่องของการฝึกฝนด้วยหวังว่าต่อไปนี้ AIT ก็จะเป็นสถาบันที่จะปล่อยคาร์บอนออกมาน้อยมากๆเช่นกันนะคะแล้วต่อไปคงจะได้มีการร่วมมือกับทางรัฐบาลเอง NGO เองหรือว่าภาคเอกชนนะคะนักวิทยาศาสตร์ผู้เชี่ยวชาญทางด้านต่างๆในการทำงานทางด้านนี้ต่อไปด้วยค่ะก็ต้องขอบคุณดร. ซายิดมากๆอีกครั้งนะคะ